Guys, so I was just asked a really popular question and I just felt inspired to come on video because I get asked this all the time and there's really a simple answer to this. And the question is what do you do on a first date? Right? Because you want to make sure you give off a good first impression. You want to seem too cocky. You don't want to seem too eager. You don't want to seem too much. But are you flirting enough? But you want to get a second date. And what if you do something weird or say something weird? You can't even get a third date. First and foremost, calm down, breathe. You are putting way too much pressure on yourself, and you're putting way too much weight on what the other person's thinking. When there's only really one thing you need to focus on. There's only one goal here. Let me just get seated. And that goal is to connect. That's it. Because if you think about it, you're on this date too. You want to get to know this person enough to make a decision of if you even want to go on a second date or third date with them and seeing if there's a future there, and vice versa. You want to talk about yourself enough so that the other person can make a decision as well. And how you do that is by connecting. And how you connect is by, well, being curious about the other person and finding common ground. Seeing where you share the similar interests. Seeing if you share similar values, beliefs, lifestyles, because people bond over if you enjoy the outdoors, if you love traveling, if you love dogs over cats, if you share the same humor, if you have the same kind of upbringing. That's how you bond. And that's how you start connecting. And then, hopefully from there, that's the starting point of building chemistry. Now, chemistry is obviously not measurable, so sometimes as much as you share similar things, you don't have that chemistry, and that's okay, but that's a starting point. Right? So on a first date, all you really need to do is continuously get to know the other person sitting across from you and seeing, where do you connect? Where do you share those similar beliefs? And making sure that you talk about yourself enough so that they can get to know you and you can share that with each other. And the biggest mistake people make is by putting too much weight on what the other person is thinking. When at the end of the day, as long as you're being yourself and as long as you know that you're being authentically yourself 100%, then it's up to them if they want to accept you or not. And at the end of the day, I want you to be in a long-term happy relationship. And if that person doesn't accept you or isn't interested in you after that, then that person's not for you. And that's okay. Now, whether you're confident in yourself or know what to talk about in regards to your own traits and values, that's a whole nother story and different issue. But for today, in regards to first dates, all you need to do is connect. And then, like I said, you'll worry about the rest later. But for now, that's all you need to do. So get out there, get on those first dates, and connect, and just have fun. Go with it, be yourself, and good luck. I hope that helps.